That's not the best way to find your dog.
No.
You know,
and it's scary. During those, whether it's seconds or minutes or hours that you don't have your dog.
Yeah.
Because
that happened while TEK Series was actually in development. We just didn't have it yet.
Okay.
That was just kind of reinforcement. It confirmed the fact that we needed to have this product. Yeah. Because the problem with those conditions is, like, that day it was snowing and it was blowing hard.
Mm-hmm.
So when you walk outside, all you hear is. And so if you use a beeper,
still
and if
hard
you're
to
my
find
age and you're on the wrong side of the wind, you can't hear the beeper very well. And that's actually what happened with him. This has been about 5 or 6 years ago with John Powers in Wisconsin.
Okay.
And Powers has.
Was it the Rough Grouse Society hunt, or were you just up there?
We
hunting
were on
with John?
John's property.
Okay.
On his property. He's got about 240 acres, whatever it is, up there, and we're stomping around looking for grouse. And and you've been up there. It's heavy. It's heavy Northwoods cover, and he was young, and like a lot of young dogs will do, he just followed his nose and took off.
Went finding birds.
And when you're in that thick of cover like this, only about twice that thick, they don't have to go 50 yards. You have no idea where they're at. And you know, so you hit the beeper and you can hear him. The wind was blowing so hard that day that we hit the beeper and he took off. We couldn't hear him. So we started walking around, and I'm telling you, if we hadn't gotten, and we kind of just staggered into hearing, you know, where we could kind of hear the beeper way off the right side of the wind, he'd be on point today in those woods. I mean, there's no way, because he's going to stop and stay.
He's not going to break point.
And you can't correct him with an e-collar because he's not going to. You don't want to. Number one, number two, he's not going to break point. So I was walking back with John. He's like, you know anybody who works for a company that makes electronic dog products? I said, yeah, I know it. We should be able to fix this, shouldn't we, John? He said, yeah. So that was really the beginning of it, because at that time you had to have an e-collar, and there was GPS stuff coming out that dogs could wear, but they were separate. Mm-hmm. And so you had two different devices, and I don't want to do that.
Have a product that you adapted to be TEK Series. This was really, went from a whiteboard ground up. Let's build a product to help us find our dog.
We came in, and we came in, and I think you were at the meeting. We came in and said, all right, we're doing really well with products that are simple to use. A couple of buttons, a dial. Anybody can use our e-collars. They're really easy out of the box to use. We got that. But are we not giving people enough credit? Could they handle something more techy, more technical?
Absolutely.
And
our phones are getting more complicated. People are embracing them.
Exactly right. We'd acquired Innotech, Field Pro product. We decided not to go forward with it, but I kind of like the idea. It's got a display on it. I think some people can get that. Us old guys want one button, but some of the younger guys, my son Travis, he could do it. Mm-hmm. So that's kind of where I'm like, all right, we could do a TEK line that's targeted at people who are comfortable with it, and that is a combo product built from the ground up.
Right. That
has an e-collar and a GPS tracking system in one handheld. What makes it cool from the day when Ripley was lost, and that or in South Dakota when he was lost, what makes it cool is that he's not getting lost again.
Absolutely.
And I've got one device that it's got a little arrow and it says, all right, he's going that direction, and he's going, this is him, here's where he is in relation to me, and he's going that direction. So I don't have to wait till he's lost. I know where he is all the time.
And you know which way he's heading.
I know which way he's heading all the time. And if I need to correct him or communicate with him with an e-collar, it's the same handheld. I just go whoop, and do it.
Okay.
So that's so cool. If you've ever carried a location, whether it's a telemetry tracking system or a GPS tracking system, and then carried a separate handheld, so you have two handhelds for your e-collar, and you got two different collars on your dog.
And I'm trying to hold on to a shotgun.
And you got a shotgun, right? And so it's just really not convenient. So that makes it pretty cool.
Absolutely. To be doing, but I'm not sure. And we've all given a dog a mistime correction. I think this really cuts down on that. But not only has this product been good for the big running pointing dogs, but I'm running a little lab. Skeeter. Mm-hmm. He's a little guy, 53 pounds. We can hit a 1 acre cattail slough, and it doesn't take him 10 feet into that slough, and he may be behind cover. I don't know what direction he's gone.
Right.
It keeps me from worrying about losing him in that slough, but I can also pretty conveniently keep track of, has he gone left, has he gone right, and I can anticipate that flush from the right direction. And especially in years like this last year when you're going to get fewer opportunities on birds, it allowed me to hunt more efficiently, even running a close working flushing dog, not just limited to the hounds and the big running pointers.
You may not want to, so you remind him with an e-collar, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when I lost him, my one thought is, well, if I hit him with the e-collar, if I correct him with an e-collar, he'll come back. He's trained to come back and recall. But if he's on point, I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm.
With the Tech series, you can see which way he's going. If he's going away from me, if that little triangle that's him is going away, I don't have a problem correcting him because he knows where I am, and you can actually watch. It is kind of like remote control if he gets out half mile away and he's going and going.
I know it.
And you've done it. It's like you do a little tap and you just see that little triangle go whoop, and a little U-turn come right back towards you.
You're coming right back in.
That is cool.